Two. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I am so excited about the interview I have scheduled with this special guest. Before I get started, let me do my introduction. Hello, I'm Linda. I'm the old bird with Gotta Be Handmade. I bring attention to handmade artists through my social media platforms. This is day two of my Christmas in July specials. Thank you so much for joining me. And before we get started into tonight's interview, you know I'm trying to grow this group. We need the world to know about these amazing, gifted, handmade artists. Help me grow the group. Whatever you can do to uh, get the word out, do it. And follow me on Instagram at Gotta Be Handmade. Follow me on Twitter at Gotta Be Handmade. I have a Gotta Be Handmade Etsy shop of my own. I have a business page on Facebook, Gotta Be Handmade. So be sure that Gotta Be Handmade is a part of your social media. And you'll know when I'm having interviews, you'll know when I'm having live sales, events, you'll be able to keep up with the old bird and know what's going on. Now, if you shop for handmade items, this is the place to be. This is the best place in the world to meet brand new, talented handmade artists that God has gifted with their own unique, special talent. Come join us, be a part of us here. Let me tell you who's on tonight. She creates the most amazing inspirational angels that this old bird has ever seen. I saw her work years ago, and she supported me on a page on Facebook that I had every holiday season with black artwork for the holidays that we could decorate our home with art pieces that look like us. She is amazing. She has an Etsy shop. Her name is Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, Linda. Thank you for having me. I sure appreciate it.
I'm so excited to talk with you tonight because, as I stated, I'm a fan of your work. I used to post it all the time on my holiday page for Black art pieces to decorate our homes. And truly, your angels are inspirational. Now, Connor, before you show us some of your things, tell me, how did you get started creating your art pieces?
Well, Linda, I first started off in floral design. I used to work part time for a corporate florist down here in Chicago. And one holiday, I was trying to find a tree topper for my tree, but everything that I was coming across was either, the dresses weren't right, the faces weren't right, the color wasn't right. And so in my frustration, I created one for myself. And so other
Okay,
people saw it and they wanted one. And so that's kind of how it snowballed.
there you go. That's amazing. I know they were so glad that you started creating them.
Yeah. I
Now, Connie, how long have you been creating them?
Well, I've been off and on creating the angel since around 96. And, I've had some, tragedy things happen and, that type of thing that kind of threw me off the path. But as God gave me grace to get back on the path, I started back. And I opened my Etsy shop in 2011.
Okay.
So kind of when I really got back into it.
Now, everybody, don't worry. I'll post the link to Connie's Etsy shop in the feed immediately following the broadcast, and you can go right over to her shop and see some of her amazing pieces, some that are not going to be shown tonight. She has a lot more in her Etsy shop. Now, Connie, what did you bring me?
Well, the first one I have, this is she's hot pink, um, and trying to see if I can
Oh
get it.
my
Because,
goodness.
a
Yes.
lot of we decorate with the brighter colors, and we want something that complements those hot pink walls and the lights and things. And so she's done up in a sparkly gown with hot pink feathers on her. You could probably see a better picture of her in the shop. I'm trying to
Oh,
see.
we see her just fine. She is amazing.
One of the
Oh,
things that was so important to me were the faces, because some of the faces of the dolls I was seeing were just so ugly. They just
yeah.
didn't represent us, and I wanted us to have pretty dolls for our little girls to look at. This is
Now,
another one. She's a
now,
small
Connie,
one.
that pink one. Let us
Oh,
see it again. How
oh,
tall is she?
now she is 14 inches tall. She's
Okay.
built on a heavy press board cone, so
Okay.
she'll fit in the top of your tree. And
Okay.
mhm. So she's a tree topper, and she'll crown off a hot pink tree. It's really pretty. And she
Yes.
retails in the shop for $79.99. And as you know, every doll I do is one of a kind. I've never done two dolls alike. So
Yes.
the only
Oh my goodness.
that's the
That
only
one
one
is amazing. She
I
is so beautiful. And now we can have her up all year long on a table.
yeah.
She can sit on our desk if we don't have any holiday decor to sit on our desk. She can go in our bedrooms for the holidays. Oh, I just love her. Yes. Now, Connie, what else did you bring us?
Okay, I had the look. This one is 11 inches.
11 inch.
And
Oh,
she is in a ivory lace with purple and silver
yes.
accent, and
Oh,
she's a tree topper as well for those that have a smaller tree, and
yeah,
she's a she's a tree topper as well. So
I
you
see.
see her.
Oh, and she would make the perfect gift for
Mhm.
somebody that
She really
needs an
will.
angel in
And
their lives.
her theme is love, so she could really be an all year round design as well, on a
Yeah.
bedroom dresser or something.
Oh, she's beautiful. Now, Connie, you said she was 11 inches. What's the
Yeah,
price for
that
her?
this one runs at $49.
Okay. Oh,
She's
my goodness.
49. Mm-hmm.
She is beautiful, Connie.
She's 49. She's 79. Some of them vary in price depending on the fabrics and the embellishments. Some
Yeah,
fabrics are more expensive, so but
that's right.
around those prices. This one is one of my exquisites, and
Oh my
is,
goodness.
I hope I'm doing
Oh, Connie, she
it.
is exquisite.
She's
How
made
tall is she?
Now, she's 18 inches. She's made for a mantle, or if you have a really large tree,
I
she'll
see.
work for that. She has
Okay.
wooden wings. They're hand glittered. She's wearing a sparkly silver gown with a lame overlay, and
Oh my
that
goodness.
rhinestone earrings and a matching head wrap. A lot of the angels I do, I put a head wrap on them just
Yeah,
to bring in the African culture, in
that's
kind of
right.
a way. Yeah.
That's right. Now, what's
So
the price of that one?
now that one is 159. She's
Oh,
18
she's
inches
beautiful.
tall, and
Oh,
she's a
she would make the perfect gift to give
Mhm.
to that person that really loves decorating for the holidays with the glitter. Oh, she would stand out and make us so happy during the holiday season. Oh,
Yeah.
and you know what I would do with her? Hang her on my wall to look at her every day of the year.
You could now the light really picks up the sparkle in her. It's hard
Yes.
to see it, but the sparkle is really nice with the white light
Yes.
on a mantle with candlesticks and
That's right.
glass balls, and it's a real nice holiday look.
Yes,
I
she'd add sparkle to our lives. Yes, she would. Oh,
you know,
Connie, your work is absolutely amazing. Now, Connie, where can we find your things? You have an Etsy shop, and I'm gonna
yeah,
post
I have
that
an
link.
Etsy shop,
Where else
and I'm
can we find you?
well, I'm about to open up a website of my own. I have one that's informational that just kind of tells you about the dolls and the history behind me doing them and all that. But
Okay.
I'm working on a website now where you can go directly there and purchase things that won't be in the Etsy shop. I want to really do some flamboyant ones, and I want to sell them on my own site as opposed to the Etsy site. Mhm.
Yes. Now, Connie, do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page under Whatsoever Things Are Lovely. Um, and that's the website that I'm working on, Whatsoever Things Are Lovely. And also if you go to my Etsy store, on my Etsy store it's called the Divine Angel Shop. And
Okay.
that's only because a lady saw me with I had a little temporary Christmas store, and she
Hmm.
decided she was going to take the name of my shop from me. So we had to battle it out. So in the meantime, I had to open my shop with the Divine Angel Shop until the battle was over about my store name. So that's why there's two different names.
Okay. Now,
Mhm.
Connie, we have a viewer that's saying you have beautiful toppers.
Oh, thank you.
And another viewer says they love it.
Well, that is such a blessing. I just really, my heart goes out to families and people. We love the holidays. We love to decorate. We love to, that's the time to express yourself in your own decor, and to have an angel that matches your tree that you don't have to settle. A
That's
lot of
right.
times we just settle. We go in and we just buy those ugly face dolls with those crispy dresses on, and you
That's
know,
right.
during the holidays, I really like to go all out and do
That's
some
right.
really flamboyant and pretty dolls for people to have for the holidays and throughout the holidays too.
That's right. You
Because
do an amazing job, Connie. You really do. You
you
know
know,
I'm a fan of your work, and I'd like to encourage you to keep on creating your inspirational angels. They are a blessing to this old bird.
thank you, Linda.
And
Thank you
Connie,
so much for having me on.
now, as
And
soon as you start your new website, I want you to come on and tell us that you've had your grand opening and give us that link live on a broadcast so we can go over to your new website and give you some traffic and look at the amazing things that's going to be on your website.
I would love that. I would really love that. And I'll give a discount too if they mention Linda the old bird. They get a discount. Okay.
Thank you so much, Connie. You're such a blessing. Now, everybody
Thank
remember,
you, Linda.
I'm going to post Connie's Etsy link in the feed immediately following the broadcast. Go over to her Etsy shop and take a look at her amazing angels and the other things that she has. She also has Christmas figures for the holidays that you can decorate with, that you can give as gifts to men and women. So go over to her Etsy shop. Thank you again, Connie.
Thank you, Linda.
Now, everybody, please remember to follow me on Pinterest and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need some subscribers for Gotta Be Handmade on YouTube. Go
Oh,
over and subscribe to my channel. Join me again tomorrow live. I'm going to have another amazing handmade artist because
ooh.
for the best, it's just gotta be handmade.
I love it.
Bye bye.
Bye, sweetie.
She's stealing.